Okay, so I have just started on this server. It's a friend of mine's, and apparently it's an old one. They say it goes back maybe 2 or 3 years. It's a realm. It hasn't been open that whole time, but a few of us have played on it. Some of our girlfriends, exes now, and it's evident. They built right near the spawn, which is sweet, and it's got some neat stuff. This is. Oh, I didn't know he had a portal right there. I gotta disable that one now too. See, or is that mine? Oh, that's mine. Okay. I built that portal there, and then there's also one way across the way. I don't feel like walking over there at the moment, but it's way up higher and probably I'd say 200 or 300 blocks away, which apparently is still too close. When I popped back from the Nether, it sent me to my buddy's house, which is far enough away to be inconvenient. Plus, they built in the middle of this like mountain range, which is making for some really cool terrain effects and detail, but it's also sort of difficult to move around on. I don't know why that was so hard for me to find. Okay, I'm getting lost. So right now, I need to make new armor, which is the reason I need to go out, honestly. I am running out of iron. So I think if I click this, risky. I am playing the Windows 10 version because this is an Xbox realm and there's crossplay between these two versions. So it's a little different than Java. I think they both have unique features. This one plays fine. I mean, it feels the same. The only thing I'm giving up is control with my offhand. So I can wield a shield, but I think that's the only thing I can carry in my offhand. Big deal. Um, all right, so I've got a fresh suit of armor. I'm gonna leave the old one behind. I think I can smelt it back into ore. Oops, this is the new one. So there's that. I've got a dead diamond pickaxe with an unbreaking enchantment, and then a few cobble. I'm bringing a bit of wood, but honestly, I should be able to collect whatever I need out in the field because I'm bringing extra axes and all this. It's supposed to be spelunking. Like, I'm gonna try and go out there and stay out there until I've found a significant amount of iron or I'm running out of supplies. I don't think I'll let inventory space stop me because I will sacrifice basic building materials uh, in favor of what I'm specifically looking to gather here because it's been a consistent issue. Now I had a good amount until I started building with redstone, and oh, I don't know if I should show my redstone contraption or not. I guess I probably should. It's pretty cool. I just can't tell my friends I'm filming this because I don't want them to know about the secret room. I think I forgot to reactivate it. Perfect. So I can maybe maintain my secret. I'll have to move the switch because now, obviously, everyone's going to know where it is, but boom. So, really simple mechanism in here, and the idea is back on land somewhere, there's a lever you can pull that will lock the door shut. And when you're in here, obviously you had to deactivate that, but you might not want anyone to follow you. Now the idea, hopefully, I need to get a bucket of water. Oh, I have a bucket of water. Let me just fix this really quick. The idea is that even though you could, in theory, break through the door, without an enchanted pickaxe, the time it would take would be too long and you would drown before you made it through. This may not be accurate, but I'm hoping it's enough to scare someone away. So, so here's the idea, and then using this mechanism, I could also, you know, lock, oops, lock this in the off position, so even if someone got frisky and decided to turn the lever on, they wouldn't be able to shut me in or shut me out, you know, whatever. It's very rudimentary. I think you get the idea. I'm pretty proud of it though, because it's a sweet way to keep intruders out, and it doesn't look like much from the outside. Now, the reason for it, the vault. It's an obsidian vault. It's 2 layers thick, most everywhere. I think everywhere. I might be wrong about that. And this is where I'm going to keep my most valuable items. Obviously. Oh, that's a better amount of TNT than I thought it would be. Obviously, this stuff's sort of volatile, so I will tell you the history. The reason it's volatile, I'll tell you the history of the server here. As I understand it, there was a bit of a Cold War time where Michael and Kenny both became at odds with each other. I didn't get much detail, but people started stockpiling TNT, fearing that war would ensue. And sure enough, there was a bit of a fallout and some repercussions to that. The final detail that I'm aware of was Kenny infiltrating Mike's hideout and stealing his stash of TNT, hiding it somewhere. Nobody's really sure where that is anymore, so that's basically gone. If we were to find it, that would be awesome, but I doubt we will. I'm not sure. Kenny seems like the type of guy who would... I mean, why would you hide something instead of destroy it unless you wanted to be able to get it back? So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that he put it somewhere he would be able to recognize, or that he would have marked it in some way. Perhaps on a map, or perhaps not. Well, anyway, for now that TNT is gone, and that's what sort of caused the server to shut down. Everybody lost interest after the war. But now that we've got it open again, I decided no need to fool around. I know what these people are capable of. I'm going to hide my stash. And so it is hidden. Now, spelunking. What do we have? What do we need? Got water. I should probably bring a little bit of sand. But I've got water. So let's go for it. I almost want to harvest the wheat field before I go, but that's a bit of a tedious task. It's not quite ready yet. It's not quite. I'll let it get fully grown. You know, I've got enough bread right now that I'm already sort of close to surplus, so might as well let it do its thing. So this is Chris's concoction. It's very impressive. This castle is next level. Actually, I'm gonna have to show the interior of this thing because it's very impressive. Is this an Enderman? Ah, he's got a trident anyway. Oh boy. There we go. No trident? You sucker. So Chris is an architect in his profession, and it shows in his building. This castle is amazing. Wait till you see the interior. There's a little garden around it. He built it on an island. He said the island is smaller than the castle, the original size of the island anyway. And this is the interior. Jaw-dropping. Some of this map needs to be updated now, Michael has started building on top of this mountain range here, and his brother joined recently. Where did he build? I think across the river, so here. I'm gonna head down here, I think, and see how this looks. But my structure is right here. So this could actually afford to be updated again. Let's just... I don't need that rotten flesh. Boom. Huh. I might actually have to take it over there to get it to update properly. So that's not exactly how it looks. But it's not exactly wrong either, so we'll let that go for now. But it's pretty cool. I mean, this map is impressive. It took him some time to get this done, and I applaud him that effort. It's amazing and beautiful. Oh, this reveals underwater structures, doesn't it? I mean, I'd seen it, I just didn't really recognize it with my brain. Alright, now I sound stupid. I'll show you what else is going on here. Absolutely amazing. Couldn't ask for better. That's his horse across the way. And then there's underwater passageways that he's constructed for easy transportation. Which are really cool. Always close the door behind you. Yeah, so this is his horse. It's a good looking horse. And then we're going to travel through... Oh, oh yeah, that structure over there as well. That's one of the same guy who built these. From his earlier work, when he first came onto the server. That's when I'm glad I have new armor. So I'm definitely going to use it up. I mean, we're going to get wrecked on this journey, I'm sure of it. I don't really plan to stop for night. I brought the bed just in case it becomes a necessity. Alright, so this is a different guy. This is Ken. This is what he built. Yeah, I brought the bed in case of an emergency or out of general kindness. If someone else shows up on the server and does desire rest, then I can, you know, lay down with them. But there's the dirt hut. We don't talk about that. Dirt. So many different materials you could build from. I mean, a simple wooden structure is plenty pretty enough and easy to obtain. And I usually get wood before I get dirt anyway. Why wouldn't you? Right? Anyway. Ooh, a creeper. Decidedly, another goal of this journey out is to collect gunpowder. I will have the most TNT. It's my mission statement. Come on, no drop. This guy's gonna drop for me. Come on, bud. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. We got him though. No drop. Come on, bud. Ah. Well, let's hope this is the proper direction. I should probably keep this thing out just in case. And a compass will help navigate, but there's still a bit of memorization of landscape required, a little general sense of direction. The compass is going to point a little bit this way, and I want to go a little more that way to get back. The original spawn point's like over in the field, not so far from here. I could probably see it if I climbed over the crest of this hill. And in my, well, the little town that we got going on is a little off from that, for what it's worth. And as much time as I spent looking at those maps, I should know. I believe that'll be north, and we are heading due south. I believe that's the case. Oh, wow. Yeah, I also don't have to go due south. It's just, I'm hoping to get to that rift, the the ravine, the scar in the earth. It's a giant column of dirt. I believe it's dirt. But if I get sidetracked and go somewhere else excellent, I won't be sad about that. I mean, I think there's probably dark oak in these woods. Actually, I'm sure there is because I gathered some and I can see it now. Okay. So maybe dark oak saplings should go on the to-do list. We'll break our old axe. Oh no, it is. It is broken. Yeah, we're gonna get some dark oak saplings. Actually, that's silly. Just knowing it's here is good enough. I don't need to plant it any closer to home. I'm trying to clear away the trees. I think that the castle should be visible from the water. It's such a beautiful structure. And it's fully visible on one side. There's no doubt there. But the expanse of its walls and turrets reaches farther than the main structure on the island. So I'm hoping to clear the forest out in my building. Clear it out enough to make it visible from the water. What a dense forest. This is awesome. Alright, so we saw his structure over there, which indicates to me that the blue and red streak on the map should be very close to this position. If anything, a little bit east of here. So we're going to start heading in that direction. Oh, what's that? Is that a floating mushroom, maybe? Oh, that's something we built, actually. If I do remember correctly. Oh, that was way more fall damage than I wanted to take. I'm very not happy about that. You know, I think that canyon might have been even closer to where John was building. I may have overshot here. It's a floating mushroom. That must be some of John's crazy. He's like a mad scientist with those mushrooms. Odd little dirt structure here. Let's have a look. Just a crap. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Enderman or creeper? Let's go. Ha! Yes. Tell me that creeper's still there. I have blaze powder too, so I can immediately turn that into an eye. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. There we go, making up for a couple of the old ones there. Spread that average out, baby. Oh man, I almost lost my sense of direction. This is east. Another one. Where goes he? Come here. I'm looking at you. Oh man. Okay. We need a better rhythm here. We're getting overwhelmed. There we go. Got him. I don't know if that one hit or not. That one did not. Come on, drop an eye, buddy. Or a pearl. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Come on, make it two. Make it two. Ah. That would have been too lucky. Wow, there's a good bit of Enderman around here. Yeah, the attacking's much easier on this version. You don't have to wait to, reset your arm for a good swing. So you can just keep spamming the attack and hope it hits, which is pretty cool for killing creepers. I'm not going to complain about that. I want to because I'm petty and I prefer things my way. But this version's great and I'm enjoying playing with my friends. It's nice to have someone to share the server with. Oh, flaming zombie. Is that an iron sword? I'm really more of an axe guy these days. It's a Java carryover. I think the sword might be more effective in this place, but, the axe is working for me, and it's also freeing up an inventory space because it works for wood too. So I always have an axe when I'm traveling. It's convenient that way. Okay. I can't skip over anything right now because I'm running low on coal as well. I've started a mass cooking operation with furnaces, and obviously that just tears through the coal because the furnaces want to stay at 64. I think I could probably affect that with a comparator, but you know what? It's okay. It works. It's a simple setup, but it does exactly what I want it to do. That's all I'm asking of it. Oh, we might get lucky here. We might get lucky. Come on, talk dirty to me. This is what I want to see. Nice little cave system. So far, pretty straight and narrow. I mean, not so straight, but it's not a lot of branching sections. Here we go. First branch. Maybe this is just a little pit. I don't want to fall down there. Oh, that goes deep. That goes deep. Alright. Best way to handle this. Let's go ahead. Fill things in a bit, and then we'll take a look once we're down here. Okay, that's the only way to go. Cool. That makes things simple. Unless, of course, this busts out into another hallway, which has happened to me before. Oh, I love these ore veins. I can't wait to find some iron. I'm sort of ramping up into redstone stuff now, slowly. Obviously, as you can tell from my vault. And once I get going, I sort of get some momentum and my brain wants to keep working with redstone. So it's important that as I get back into it, I remember to collect my resources because it sucks hitting that wall where it's like, oh, I need more of this, but I can't find any, or I'm going to have to go collect it, and you're in the middle of a project. Hopefully some proper planning can help prevent such problems. Alright, down we're going to go. Slowly and safely. That's a killer drop. That's a killer drop. There's always a couple options in these cases. You could build a staircase down, or use some sand or water. I like to build a staircase down, digging it into the existing walls, because then I get resources as I go, and it's just a little more convenient. You don't have to carry as much material. If you anticipate building staircases down rather than digging them, you're going to bring a lot more material with you. and it's just gonna slow you down. So there's some ore. I think it's iron. Yeah, it's iron. Sometimes in the dark it's hard to tell gold from iron. I'm gonna just take this drop. I'm not worried about turning this into a permanent mine. As a matter of fact, from this point down, I'll probably use a water bucket. But first, let's mine some iron. Very nice. It's always a good feeling getting exactly what you're looking for, right when you first go looking for it. This may not be the entrance to the cave, but we haven't struggled yet either. Nice. And there's a little more on the other side here. Of course, I'm going to lose that dirt, but what are you going to do? I'm not really too afraid to fall right now. I don't think with as far down as I've come, it will kill me. It'd do a good bit of damage, but I've got plenty of food, and my armor's fresh. So, no big deal. If it happens, it happens. Wow. She does fill up quick though, doesn't she, boys? I may have brought more pickaxes than I needed. That's okay. That's okay. We'll make decisions as we go. I don't really need spider string. Do like to have it, but I don't need it. We were gonna ride the water. Trick with riding the water, remember to stay in the water. Number of times I've jumped out either accidentally or on purpose thinking I would be alright, and gotten my butt handed to me by old gravity. Oh, I'd rather not count them. That would be depressing for me. But it happens. Okay, so now we're getting into a little more complexity. We're getting branching sections, level changes. This side wants to go up, this side wants to go down. So then I'll back off into what is clearly only one path and plop a torch down in a way that's recognizable. I wouldn't normally put a torch on the floor, so that must indicate something. Oh look, torch is on the right. This is how we get out. Cool. Come and get me, buddy. I need the experience points. I have pickaxes that I need to enchant. Oh, off stream earlier, I did find a blaze spawner in the nether, and I've got a little road connecting it to my nether portal. It's not ideal, the road, but as I spend more time there, I can make it so. That was easy. I'm very excited about that, though. You can farm blaze powder and blaze rod and experience points. Okay, some more depth. Gotta watch out for mobs behind you when you're standing on the edge like this. I'm on the edge. Alright. So this is return. You know what? I need to put... From this angle, it's not as obvious that that torch is on the floor. So I'm gonna put another one here. Say, oh, there's a tunnel. There we go. That should be pretty easily recognizable from any direction. Yeah, now that's visible from over here. That's pretty good. It might seem like overkill, and I probably would find my way out, but it alleviates some stress. And what I've found is, as I go deeper into the cave system, if I'm marking it really well along the way, I'm more willing to spend time in the system. Whereas a poorly marked cave makes me feel like I want to get back and put my stuff away before I die and lose it. You know, right now, if I were to get killed, I would be able to come find my gear pretty quickly. I know just about where I am. So it's one of those things where a little overboard on this is probably better than underdoing it. And I've got the materials now to build more torches, so there's really no net loss. I want the coal for some things, but I also need the iron more than the coal. Coal's a very abundant ore in this world. Hey, hey. All right, I'll be down there in a minute. Can you get up here? See, that's why I don't want to go down there yet. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna get this iron. Yeah, we'll use up small stacks as we go. What the hell? Where'd he go? Is he underneath me? I really hope he doesn't despawn. I bet he will, though. Looks like he's going to, or has. Alright, so we got 14 iron already. That's not too bad for only being out here a few minutes. Not actually sure how long it's been. Alright, let's build a little platform to collect this iron, and then I think we're gonna call it break time. Oh, is it just one? Ha ha. Oh, okay, okay. Make it worth it. I'm gonna have to build a little bit of I'm gonna have to build some torches pretty soon here. We're going through them quickly. Nice. Inventory space. So these things, I'm not sure what a nautilus shell is used for. I'm not going to get rid of it because of that. The egg I don't really need for anything. Same goes to the rotten flesh. We do have a citizen here who subsists entirely off rotten flesh if he can. So I collect them for him in general. But this is a focused mission, as we've stated already. So sacrifices will be made, and I have a good pile of flesh for him back at the old homestead. Anyway, all right, we're gonna clear out this coal, and then we're gonna take a little break. Okay, it's not nighttime. No spiders. Oh, let's see. How much wood do we bring? Make 4. Oh my goodness. There we go. Could probably also do a little... Yeah, let's see out. Could probably also do a little like trash chute over here, since I'm not going to spend so much time here anyway. So I won't end up regathering this stuff. Let's get rid of the flesh for certain. Hello. I'm going to keep the crafting table. That could be handy. The granite is totally unnecessary. The egg is a ridiculous thing to hold on to. And then 1 block of dirt. Well, it's a grass block. I'm not sure how I keep acquiring those, if it's by luck or what. Maybe it's by using a shovel. I don't know. That should clear us up some inventory space. Boom, seal it off. And we'll call her done for now. Thanks for watching. When we come back next time, we'll keep exploring this cave and then perhaps go look for some more.